Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Chameleon Girl Gina, and I am joined today by my daughter, Anunu. And anyway, we were doing some Christmas decorating and stuff, but my daughter reminded me about the time that our house got shot up, and we're just like dying laughing because it actually didn't, but you'll hear the story and you'll see why we thought that happened. And anyway, we were just dying laughing, so I was like, you know what we should do? We should do a quick story time and tell what happened on that night. So basically, my husband was away with military duty, and so my protector, which is my husband, and the protector of the house was not there, right? So it made it even more scary. And so when he's gone, I'll have either my 3 little kids or my daughter sleep in the bed with me when she comes home from college. And so this particular night, we just laying up in the bed, sleep, good and sleep. And it was on a weekend, and it had to have been pretty warm out because, well, we'll tell you why it was warm out in a minute. And anyway, it must have been warm out, but it was this year, definitely. So as we're asleep, the next thing you know, we hear gunshots, just like directly at our house. I'm thinking it's coming from the right side.
You're thinking it came from like the bathroom. Like, no, it sounds like it came from the front. But
yeah,
it came from like the back.
I thought it was the side.
But it was like towards the back though, like the side and the back though.
Yeah,
I'm thinking it came from like straight in the front.
Anyway,
there was like 2 windows though. Like in your room, it was like 2 windows, and it was like this, and then the bed was like in the middle.
Right.
And so I'm thinking like, okay, was you trying to shoot in the window, like or whatever? But you're thinking like there was in the bathroom. It was like a window next to the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, I don't even have enemies. Like I guess everybody have enemies, but nobody. We're not that type of people.
Not the hood kind.
Yeah, and we lived in a real good neighborhood and stuff. You know what I mean? But it was still that like anything could happen. It don't matter where you live and all that good stuff. Anything could happen at any time. And I just didn't even know what to think except for to jump up out of the bed. But I'm like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And she was like, yeah, Mom, yeah.
Because I woke up and I sat up too. Like I was just like, it was one of those like, and then you just look around and we're like looking at each other like, did you hear that? And I'm like, yeah.
And I'm like, lay down, get down, to
so
her.
We're like, oh God, what do we do?
So anyway, I got my phone and I remember calling the police. As I was calling the police, I went and got one of my guns out of the closet. And I remember just shaking, as I'm getting it. And I'm just shaking in my boots like, oh my gosh, because it would sound like whatever they had was like an automatic, not a regular gun. It just sounded like a Uzi.
I mean, it was like,
yeah, like on and on, like. So anyway, and then in the meantime, somehow I'm calling the police too. And so I'm telling the police, like, I need the police out here now. My house is being shot up. Please help me. I'm in here by myself with my kids. I'm armed, but I'm still scared. No matter what, you have, you know what I mean? You're still real terrified. Even if my husband would have been home, I would have still been real terrified that somebody's shooting up our house. And so neither here nor there, I'm telling my daughter, like, stay there so I can go canvass the house, with, what I mean? And I have my gun. My daughter is the person who is the kid that thinks that they should protect the parent. And I'm trying to always teach her, you know what? I'm the lioness. You are the cub. I protect you.
But while we're trying to canvass the house, which I followed my mom, of course. My brother is like the second person. Like if my stepdad's not there, then he becomes the protector for however long that my stepdad's not.
But he wasn't even there. Remember?
Where was he at?
At his girlfriend's.
Oh,
he's gone.
Okay, yeah. So he's gone. So,
but I was still, as the mama, I would still feel the need to protect him, even though, yeah, he is my male child. You know what I mean? I would still feel the need, like I'm going to protect just my family. Okay, that's what it is. You'll understand when you have children.
No, I get it, but I couldn't just stay back.
She can't help it.
I don't know, it was crazy. And so so there was like a living room. So in that house we had 3 living rooms, just like we have in our house now, but it was set up like 2 living rooms downstairs and then 1 upstairs, which is like my stepdad's den or whatever. So like we're going like down the hallway and then like the living room or whatever was like left. And so my mom was trying to tell me to like get behind my stepdad's like man chair or whatever it is, but I'm like looking at her like, get behind where? Like, what do you mean? And she's like trying to tell me to duck down, but I'm like, no.
Won't sit down
nowhere. What do you mean? Like, and so I'm freaking out, don't know what to do. And so my mom, she starts going downstairs, so that I stood up. Like, I was like, okay, no. And so I'm like walking towards the steps a little bit. And then
but I had to go down there. I had to make it downstairs because my mom, who is 85 years old, her bedroom is on the main level, and like I had to get to my mom. Like I had to check on my mom because I gotta know everybody's okay. I peeked in the kids' room. I peeked in, everywhere. You know what I mean? That I felt like I need to look. I'm holding the gun in a safe position. You know what I mean? But to where I'm not just gonna start firing out of fear. But I was truly scared, and my daughter may not even know how afraid I was that night because maybe I didn't show up, but I was scared as...
No, we both were. We didn't wake up the kids because keep in mind there's like my little 3 siblings there. Like there's my little brother and he's the youngest, and then there's my 2 little sisters there. Like, and then there's my grand there, and we didn't wake up the little kids or nothing, like whatever. But I'm thinking like while I'm still standing upstairs, but I'm creeping by the stairs, I'm thinking like, they didn't shoot again. Like, I don't hear nothing else. Like, it's weird.
So she thinks it's okay to just be like, okay, we good. Let's
no,
turn on the lights
not necessarily
out,
like that. But I
know.
was kind of just like, this is weird. Like, if this was going to be a drive-by, they would do it, and then they would go around the block, and then they would come back. But they never came back. And so I'm just like, that's weird. So my mom's coming up the stairs, but I'm like trying to like run back to the chair so that she thinks I'm like ducking still.
Cause she know I'm gonna let her have it when I find out that she ain't been, obeying. Cause like I don't want my kids getting hurt. Like, if you guys out there are parents, you know what I'm talking about. Like you will, lie still and kill to protect your children. And so anyway, in the meantime, going back to the police, I have them on the phone, and they're just asking the dumbest questions. What are they wearing? Would you like for me to go outside and take a look and see and ask them what are their names, what are they wearing, where do we know each other from? You know what I mean? Is there any holes in the exterior or posterior of the house, or interior of the house? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not outside. Can you please send somebody because somebody may get hurt? Because if I have to hurt somebody, I'm going to protect my family. And if they're out to hurt us, then they're to get the job done, I guess. And they just ask these dumb questions to the point where, I'm just like, okay, thanks, bye. Just send somebody.
But they did say that they would send someone. So he's like, okay, we'll send someone to canvas or whatever. So then they hang up. And I guess like while my mom was downstairs checking on my granddaughter, she's like yelling at her to like put the gun away or whatever. But... I'm not putting no gun nowhere until we're safe.
Like I know that ain't nothing happening. So anyway, I make my way up and I'm tiptoeing back up them stairs,
I'm running back to the chair trying to duck.
Like a crazy lady, like I didn't see. But anyway, neither here nor there. We go ahead and we're staying low. Like, like that, and we get back into my room. And
I'm sitting on the bed. I'm just like, what was that? Like we can't find nothing. Like what is that? What was?
And
that?
I'm looking around like because it's like the sun is like coming up, you know. So
but it's not like light in there. It's still dark. It's just
but
you can tell. It was like 4 a.m.
It's to where you could see, you know, a little bit. You know what I mean? And like I'm looking like there's no gunshots like in the wall. The windows ain't broke. I don't know what to think. And so she's sitting up with a big head on the bed, like, and then she's like,
I'm sitting here like, what is that? Like, what? I didn't hear it again. So I'm like, okay, what was that? So I'm looking around the room and you're standing up and we're like both looking around like, what could that have been? Like, really? Because there's no gunshots. They didn't come back. There was no bullet holes. There was
no windows broken, but usual, especially a Uzi, because if it was a shooting, then they used the Uzi. How many shots that I heard or thought I heard or we heard. So anyway, this girl looks and she's like, hold on a minute. Yeah. I think I know what it was.
She's like, what? And I'm like, hold on. I think I know what it was. She's like, what? And I'm like,
because I'm like one of them anxious people, like, what?
Yeah, because if you pause, like, she'll freak out. So I'm like, hold on. And she's like, what? So I get up, and I'm like, because there's a helium balloon there. And so I'm like, and I'm looking at it like, this is weird. And the position where it was, though, I was like, maybe. Because, like, okay, the position that it was like, okay, maybe it, like, hit the fan and then came off. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And so then I'm like, hold on. So I grabbed the helium balloon, but it didn't have like a long string. So I had to like get up on top of like the bed or whatever and like grab it like that. So I brought it down, but I pushed it towards the fan and
yeah, again. So then that's at the point where we discovered the house was not shot up. I am a complete lunatic. Now I got to call back to the police department and tell them that nobody shot up the house. A helium balloon got caught in the ceiling fan, sir. No need to respond. You don't need to send anybody. We could still send officers. No. And you took that long anyway. What if my house really was shot up and you took that long? You know what I mean?
Because the fire department or whatever was like down the street from us.
Yeah, they like had practically made it to the house or something. Because you could finally hear them at the point, and they're like, well, we got somebody responding.
Turn around.
No, please. It was just like so embarrassing. So anyway, that is the story of the time that our house got shot up.
And the police even laughed. Like they were
like laughing.
Like, okay.
It was so embarrassing.
And like when we like went back to sleep, like we're just laying down, like laughing and dying
laughing. And then we were like dying laughing earlier tonight. So I was like,
And then we had to tell everyone, this is so embarrassing. Ugh.
Oh, and then when I told my husband, I mean, he even was like, and then what? And then I'm just like, it was a helium balloon, babe. And he's like, are you kidding me?
And it was because the kids was playing with it. We were so mad.
I had took it away from them, and I was like, because I'm sick of y'all playing with the balloon. Because I don't know, you can have phobias of different things, and one of my phobias is balloons and like styrofoam. But anyway, I just was like, no, you're not going to play with it no more. So I'm putting it where I think it's going to be extra. Ain't nobody going to play with this, safe and whatever. And
instead of just popping it and throwing it away.
Popping it and throwing it away or having somebody pop it. I ain't popping no balloon. But anyway, that's that time. And that's what happened.
At our house got
tapped
out.
Mm-hmm. And so anyway, that's the end of that story. But I have more, and I got some good stories. But anyway, that's just one of them. But in the meantime, if you guys did like the story, do me a big favor and like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel because I would greatly appreciate if y'all stuck around and stay tuned for more. In the meantime, God bless and enjoy your holiday season.